exactly what makes us to lose sight of why did we initially form these companies? Was to make profit or was to provide the basic service to our people? Let's take SAA. If we dare privatize that thing, Nalwena, Rea Greyhound, we will not afford flying, I can tell you that. You think you are a black elite, privatize it. No. It will be
Julius
completely white.
He's an MP.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm back to that.
He'll be okay.
Julius.
Fly.
But I'm not going to die an MP. I'll be out of parliament tomorrow, and I shouldn't be even use my benefits.
You seem to be
to now think that because I'm privileged, therefore I don't care. I still care even when I have the free ones. I still care even when I fly business class.
I hear what you are saying about private sector being for profit, but there are some patriots who are business people, right? Yes, because you were funded by a private UMB. You're not funded by government. You had to get money from a private business person to get you to register for politics. Which, for me, just that example tells me that there's a way in which we need to look at how we can draw from the private sector, those who want to build this country, and from the public sector, and then be able to fix things like SAA, fix things like
he never tweeted on his Facebook or tweeted on Twitter or write on his Facebook that I want to fund anyone who wants to form a political party. He financed it because of proximity to me. Yeah. And it's for personal, selfish reasons. Yeah. But those reasons are...
You'll be in government, there will be many people...
No, but his immediate move is I'm supporting my friend. He's not doing those things for being patriotic and all that. He can on a second thought think, I thought I was just being a good friend.
Let's talk about
but it looks like I've contributed to a bigger project here, and that will help to conscientize him. But he cannot come here and tell me, Mazoti, that he's a patriot, he wants to good for everyone. No, he's profit-driven. West is engaged in a dangerous business of cigarettes.
And so why would you take money from him if he's engaged in such a dangerous business?
No, I took money from a businessman. All business is dangerous. Mines are dangerous. They can collapse on you.
So basically,
underground. Business is dangerous.
So for you...
Flying an SAA flight or a private flight in a flight business is dangerous.
So nobody has worry about CR17 taking money from all these capitalists? Billions.
No, who worries?
I'm asking, are you worried?
We are saying to him, release.
Release what? Release the names?
The names, because we want to know. The EFF got 200,000 from Mazoti, we know. And you wanted to know Mazoti. Why are you not wanting to know Cyril's people?
You have a sense that he's trying to hide them?
He's hiding them for obvious reasons, because they control the state from behind. But even comparing me with Cyril is comparing bananas with apples. Cyril is a president. You ought to be worried. Who financed my president's campaign?
But you could have been president yourself.
No, but
you're fighting to be president.
The stakes are different now. For instance, I said to the president, stop telling us that there are other people who got the money. They are not presidents.
But they could have been. They could have been presidents.
Had they been presidents, they were going to be treated the same way we're treating him. Because that office requires a serious scrutiny. Once you occupy it, we want to know, actually, we heard about you, but who are you?
You guys have...
now we get
but
into
you also have influence in Tshwane, in Joburg, in PE, which is in charge of billions of taxpayers' monies. It's not irrelevant who funded you.
No, we're saying in comparison to the president.
In comparison.
You are using us to hide the critical issue of the favorite, who paid 500 million. And you know, I walk with confidence because I refuse to take all of you serious. If it was Malema 500 million, all of you will be asking the question, was tax paid? Are these people paying tax? How are they? This hypocrisy makes me very happy, because no one will come to me and tell me any nonsense until you scrutinize all of us. This thing you are taking me on Mazoti, you don't take the president on such things. The president has sealed the documents in court. And what makes me even more worried is that we are told there are 46 judges in those sealed documents. Are you not interested to know if there are judges there?
Let's put the president...
Let's leave that. No, that's why we must put him aside, because he's the favorite.
Can I ask... No, but
he
for
must
now,
never be touched like that.
Because we're talking to you. No, because we're talking to you now. Are you saying that because you call yourself a government in waiting, we shouldn't look at you?
we are more than open. You can scrutinize us anyhow you want. We're saying don't treat us differently.
Yeah.
Stop having favorites.
We want to
treat us the same.
Want to treat you the same.
And I want
treat us the same.
You are waiting to govern.
Yes.
But you don't treat the ones who are governing.
No, we are. He was here. We asked him the same question. We said, are you telling us truly that you didn't know who's funding?
No, JJ, when I say you, let's not personalize it.
Yeah.
I'm saying the media fraternity.
Yeah.
And those powers that should hold him accountable are not doing that.
Yeah.
Let's take the ANC, for instance. The ANC has got no policy of individual campaigning money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such a thing. It's actually discouraged.
Yes.
It's not allowed. No one is asking the ANC the question, are you going to take any disciplinary action? The president speaks about it freely as if it's a permissible thing. If Ace Mahashule had to say, I received money to fight for a position of Secretary General, you won't sleep.
But you're so fired up about this right now, right?
Because
And I understand, but why were you not this fired up in Parliament when you asked him that question?
No, I asked him. Mbuyiseni stood up and told...
But it was Mbuyiseni, it was not you. You're fired up now, but you stood up and you said, I want to know how many
of my people
you've paid. And it was like a banter between you and him, and you sat down, and even after he answered that question, you were not as fired up as you are now.
No. I asked him, and I was fired up, because when I get fired up in Parliament, you still have a problem. I'm disruptive and disrespectful. When I'm not fired up, it's a problem. I asked him politely. I would have said it more in a different with a different expression. I said to him, you won on the ticket of transparency. Today, you are the one who's refusing transparency. How do you justify that? And the one of my members was, by the way. So the basic question is, and it's not being called a hypocrisy, by the way, a hypocrite, by the way. He won with a ticket of transparency, the most honest man. Today, he says, my things must be sealed. No one says, no. But you are the one who said you are the open book. Why today are you becoming that? And I asked him, and he said, no, I'm still on transparency. There are some statements there which are sensitive. You know how statements are. And then I left him. You know why I'm leaving Cyril? Because Cyril is reviewing the public protector report.
Yes.
Once the court pronounced that he's a constitutional delinquent, you know what will happen to him. And Zuma, if you say you didn't treat Zuma the same, Zuma had no intention to review the public protector's report.
So
he never took it to court.
What do you say about
Actually, he used Parliament to review the public protector's report. That's when the fire pool drama happened. They were wanting to use a wrong institution to review the report, and I said to him, you're not going to do that.
Any lessons from the fact that some of your people were paid? I mean, that was a strange thing that happened there. Any lessons from there? And what can you share with us what they told you, how this happened?
But he bought everyone. That's the thing. That's a problem with entrusting a billionaire with holding a public office, because he's going to buy everyone. He bought them in the media. He bought them in the legal fraternity who are waiting to see in the judiciary. He bought them in the EFF. A person in the EFF says, he gave me money because I had a funeral in April. My cousin or my aunt was shot, and with the husband, they both died. I sent messages to everyone. He responded and called me, said, give me the account number. I did exactly that in April.
Sounds reasonable.
Fair enough.
Why did this person resign?
But the money was given in 2017, not in April, February. Even when I still say to you, be honest with me, you lie.
I see. So
he has been giving them money from 2017. And she says, I got money in April.
So it's not a single payment?
No, it's more than 3. And then the second one says, my child was sick. We know her situation. We helped her. And I said to her, okay, was it before you told me? She told me. And we intervened immediately because her child's situation is unique. Immediately. Was it before us or after us? She said it was before you. So I got the money and I was like, no, that's fine. It's understandable.
All right,
she received the money.
Take a break.
She received the money. She received the money in April. after we intervened, took her child to the best medical institutions, she still received this year from the president. So what genuine reason are you talking about?
All right, let's
they
take
were
a
on the
break
payroll.
now. We take a break there. Fiery conversation.